Well, after a long-awaited period, we are back together again. Trey Reed with Arkansas Game and Fish Joint. It's good to see you.
You too, man.
I
missed you last week.
Missed you too, man. Been a couple of weeks, had a lot going on, and it's moving stuff left and right. We're finally back together once again. But the survey says they enjoy it when we bring you the Outdoor Report. And speaking of survey, Trey, anglers, hunters out there got a chance to give some feedback, talk to you guys about what they're seeing.
Yeah, man. We're in the midst of our regulation setting process at Arkansas Game and Fish. We're on a biennial cycle with that. Used to be, we do it every year.
Sure.
We heard from the public, like, man, you're always changing things. Like, could you do it a little less frequently? And so we've attempted to do that.
Sure.
And so this is the year for that. Now, that doesn't mean we don't adjust regulations.
So y'all got a feedback on the feedback?
We got feedback on feedback. Absolutely.
Okay, I got you.
No, man. So last week we had our monthly commission meeting for February, and that was the first reading of the regulations proposals. Now, some folks may remember that we typically have always done hunting this time of year, kind of read in February. We have like 30 days of comment, and then like they'll come back, maybe make some adjustments like based on some of those responses and public input, and then vote on those in April.
Okay.
So, but this year we're doing fishing and hunting at the same time. That's a little bit new. So both fishing and hunting regulations for this upcoming fall hunting season, and then fishing going into next year. Those are all on the table right now. Here's the key take home though. Everybody who wants to have some input can have some by going to agfc.com and filling out our public input survey. Now, Hayden, I'm going to tell you, if you sit down to do it and you answer every question, it's going to take a little while.
Sure.
But we have designed in such a way where, say you're a waterfowl hunter, you can just go and fill out that section. Or you're a duck hunter and a deer hunter, you can do those. Or just deer hunting, or you just want to comment on fishing, or just wildlife management area regulations. So you don't have to do all the survey.
Sure.
We encourage you to if you want to. And I know people say, nobody reads those, nobody listens. I promise you, man, we've got a couple of social scientists on our staff that are going to organize all that. They'll put together little booklets and kind of highlights and summaries and really a catalog of every comment, and then like the percentages of how it breaks down, how people responded to the survey.
I want to express my thumbs up approval. You get my stamp vote. This Legacy Lunker program, every time we talk again, we got more folks catching big
And those
bass.
that are tired of hearing me, I sound like a broken record, but
we got
through March 31st and then we won't accept any fish donated 10-pounders after that. But kind of to reset, it is a angler donation and recognition program. You catch a 10-pound or larger largemouth bass from Arkansas public waters. Call us, we'll come get it. We take it back to the hatchery in Lone Oak and spawn it with a male bass with proven genetics for big growth, through genetic analysis. And so, great program. Hayden, I set my unofficial over and under at 15. We are at 10 now, and we've still got the entire month of March.
So, let me ask this. So when we last talked, Northeast Arkansas was the big winner.
They were Lake Austell. The first three came from Austell.
How are we doing statewide?
We've had several from White Oak Lake, which is another lake. You know, we talk about the Lake Conway renovation often. White Oak Lake underwent a renovation in 2012, 2013. You're seeing the results of that now. It is producing big fish. One fella caught 10-plus pounders on back-to-back days, Valentine's Day and the next day. And he told our Legacy Lunker coordinator, I'm going back on Monday when he picked the fish up on Sunday. He caught like a 9 3/4 on Monday, but it didn't quite make it.
Almost had the hat trick.
I tell you, Millwood Lake is another one that's been a big producer. But here's really probably the most exciting and one that really speaks, again, this lake renovation thing. Lake Monticello produced a 10-pounder last weekend. Ooh. Now, Hayden, like White Oak, like Conway, Lake Monticello, it's not a game and fish lake, it's owned by the city of Monticello. They had to do some infrastructure repairs, so they drained the lake. We took that opportunity to go in and do some enhancements to fish habitat and some other things. 4.5 years ago, that lake bed was dry. You could drive a truck across it. In 4.5 years, it has produced a 10-pound bass.
Let's go.
So, man, that is a remarkable growth rate. This fish had I think it was like 24 inches or 23 and some change with a girth of almost 20 inches. So the thing was as big around almost as it was long. Look,
trying to emulate the truck that could drive across that thing back in the day.
Monticello, you need to get there if you like to bass fish, because it is. That is unheard of growth. I mean, it's just incredible.
I love it. It's so exciting. And hey, give them a call. Get on that website, agfc.com. Make sure you're the next amazing person with Arkansas Game and Fish.
I love it.
Speaking of amazing folks, AGFC, we appreciate it, sir.
Thank you,
Good to see you, man.
Thank you.
See you back around the neighborhood.
All right.
Yeah.